The social sciences division is a unique division. It provides service courses for virtually all the students at the college. There's no student at Mount St. Mary that doesn't come through our division for at least one course, often more than one. We also have a very diverse set of majors. We have majors in history, in sociology, psychology, criminology, human services. A lot of our students want to major in sociology or psychology or one of the other social sciences because they're very interested in helping people. And they often do go into one of the helping professions in the end. They go into social work or counseling psychology, and they consider themselves very people-oriented people. And I think I would agree with them on that.
A lot of people who go into psychology, part of what leads them in that direction is they know they want to do something where they can help people, but maybe they're not interested necessarily in medicine, but they want to do something where they're really working to care for people in some way, or really just provide service to people. And so psychology and human services actually are really great for offering opportunities in that.
And our faculty has a very a vested interest in the student successes. We are very committed and dedicated to our missions.
So the new criminology program at Mount St. Mary College is born out of the sociological tradition, and it's a little bit broader than the study of just criminal justice, which focuses on the system. So criminology is really looking at the study of crime more generally. So we're looking at offenders, we're looking at their environmental, sociological, cultural, and biological factors that participate in why they are committing crime. And we're looking at victim behavior. What makes certain people or places targets more than others. And we're looking at the communities that surround both of them. And so we build these profiles of these crimes, and then we look at what happens after that crime occurs. So that's when we go more into criminal justice system.
The social science faculty at Mount St. Mary is great. They have all different characteristics in themselves, and each one of them has a different personality that you walk into the classroom and they just make it bright and awesome and a different experience in each class.
Especially when I think about psychology for starters, I think what makes it special is it's a unique mix of both science and really social science, even bringing in humanities. So, you know, in the course of a psych major, you're taking things like biopsychology and experimental methods, but you're also taking counseling skills, and you're taking personality and child development. So you get this incredible mix, really, where I think in the end, you graduate with a really good understanding of humans and human nature. And I think it's the same way when I look at sociology and human services. Those majors really, I think, emphasize the importance of understanding the methods and how we go about acquiring research in those areas, as well as really learning about the topics.
Because I think liberal art education is not about vocational training at all, because we equip the student with the skills, with the techniques, so that they could think for themselves and they could learn for themselves. And that's why I think that's the greatest advantage of a liberal art, educations.
The most important skill that you acquire in a sociology major is an analytical thinking skill, and that's very important, I think. There are other concrete things as well. Our students all do some statistics, so they become adept at basic statistics. They all learn computer programming packages in statistics like SPSS, which are very important when they go out to establish themselves in their careers. So there are some very concrete things, but I think also the ability to think abstractly and analytically is really important.
So here at Mount St. Mary College, I'm the student director for Beginnings in Psychological Science, which we abbreviate as BIPS. The whole point of our program is that we want to go to local elementary schools and teach the foundations of psychology. So what our brain is, why I can move my arm, why I think the way I do, why I think differently from my friends. It's so rewarding seeing the kids, you know, be enlightened about something that I'm so passionate about. And I mean, I'm working with kids as well, so that is just, you know, a treat in itself.
Going into junior and senior year, typically students start doing internships, work experiences, job shadow, whatever they need to become more competitive in the field or to prepare for graduate school, meet those grad school requirements.
All of our students in psychology and sociology and human services are required to do an internship. So they all get good experience in the field. They do a 5-credit internship, which is 225 hours in the field, and that's accompanied by a seminar. Often our students will get jobs in the areas where they do their internships.
So in the history major, they have opportunities to do things like go to Albany and do an internship there, working in the state government.
What I enjoyed the most about my internships through the MOUT was seeing the classroom component come to life. So it was interesting because whatever I was taught in the classroom, I was able to implement it in my internship.
Teaching is not just about imparting knowledge. It's also about telling the student ways to connect between what you learn in the classroom and what you could do to change the world.